Assalamu alaikum. Khadim Hussain Rizvi. Khadim Hussain Rizvi was a Pakistani far-right radical preacher who was the founder of Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, a hardline religious political organization founded in 2015 which is known to protest against any change of Pakistan blasphemy law. He was fluent in Urdu, Punjabi, Arabic, and Persian. He was known for his speeches in the defense of Islamic prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and apart from the Quran and Hadith, for heavily quoting the poetry of Imam Ahmad Raza Khan Barelvi and Allama Muhammad Iqbal, whom he considered to be his main influences. He was considered a peer or a saint by followers. Khadim Hussain Rizvi was born in 1966 in the Pindi Ghaib area of Attak district, Punjab. His brother Amir Hussain is a retired junior commissioned officer JCO from Pakistan Army. He started Hafiz class in Jehlam. Further, he took admissions in Jamia Nizamiya Lahore. He is a Hafiz-e-Quran and Sheikhul Hadith. He delivered Friday sermons at Lahore's Pir Makki Masjid while in the Punjab Awqaf and Religious Affairs Department. He has also been conferred to wheelchair since 2006. Ever since an accident near Gujranwala as the driver of his vehicle fell asleep while driving from Rawalpindi to Lahore. In 2015, he founded a political party called Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan (TLP), a political front for Tehreek-e-Labbaik Ya Rasulullah. TLP came into existence after the hanging of Mumtaz Qadri, who assassinated Salman Taseer, the governor of Punjab, for opposing the blasphemy laws, and subsequently rose to fame during the assassination of the governor. Rizvi was serving as an Awqaf official in the Punjab government. Rizvi had justified the assassination on the pretext that Taseer had termed the blasphemy law as a black law. He was served warning notices to Keys and desist from spreading his views in the favor of blasphemy laws, but his refusal to do so led to his removal from the public service. After his removal, Rizvi had more opportunity to preach his views, and he traveled across the country to build support for Section 295C of the Pakistan Penal Code, which deals with blasphemy committed against Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He also spoke out for the release of Mumtaz Qadri. His persistent advocacy earned him the nickname of blasphemy activist in religious circle. Murder of professors. In March 2019, a third-year student at Bahawalpur's Government Sadiq Egerton College, Khatib Hussain stabbed Associate Professor Khalid Hamid in a fatal encounter. Khatib Hussain was in contact with Zafar Gilani, a lawyer and senior member of the TLP prior to the murder, and obtained approval for the act over WhatsApp. The supposed motive for the killing was blasphemous and insulting rhetoric towards Islam. However, no evidence was provided for the allegation. In 2018, Sareer Ahmad, the principal of Islamia College in Charsada, was murdered by a 17-year-old student who he had reprimanded for missing a number of classes. The student accused the professor of engaging the blasphemy for reprimanding him for skipping class to attend rallies held by the TLP. Both students stated that they were inspired by Alamakhadimhussainrizvi Sahab. 2020 Zindagi Tamasha controversy. In 2020, Rizvi promoted protests on the release of Pakistani film Zindagi Tamasha. He accused filmmaker Samad Khusat of blasphemy. The material he alleged to blasphemous includes criticism of ulama and the alleged references to Bachabazi. Pakistani author Muhammad Hanif, who had seen both the censored and uncensored versions of the film, he denied that any criticism of ulama was contained in the movie. However, according to many, it targeted the majority community of Pakistan, having the potential to lead to massive and possibility destructive protests for which it was banned by the state. Supporters of Rizvi were quick to point out the suggestion criticism of ulama in the blasphemous may in itself constitute blasphemy, as it implies ulama hold sacred and holy rank. On holy rank, Rizvi was also criticized for using charges of blasphemy to prevent criticism of religious fundamentalism. However, the state deemed such as a movie be rather banned because it has the potential to lead to massive protests and almost dysfunction of the state. Alamakhadimhussainrizvi death. On 19 November 2020, Rizvi was taken to the Sheikh Zayed Hospital in Lahore after collapsing. He was declared dead at 8:48 p.m. He had been ill for a few days and had been wheelchair bound for some time. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.